Okay, so you've got your bracket, all filled out snacks.
Yeah.
Ready.
Yep.
But are you really prepared to dominate your watch party? I don't think so.
Yeah. I think you need a little bit more.
You need to go a little deeper.
That's what we're here for.
And that's what we're going to do today. We're doing a deep dive into this playoff preview analysis that you sent me. Get these matchups and uncover all the storylines that'll have everyone buzzing.
Yeah.
I think by the end of this, you'll be dropping some serious knowledge bombs.
Sounding like a true college football insider.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you know what? It seems like everyone's already crowning champions.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even our source material here is laser-focused on just a handful of teams.
Yeah.
It really goes to show you the power of, like, hype and narrative going into these playoffs.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm sure Notre Dame and Michigan fans would love a little more love.
Yeah, right.
But let's be honest. The real drama is brewing elsewhere.
Yeah.
Let's start with Arizona State versus Virginia Tech. Okay, round 2. After that brutal Week 3 beatdown where Virginia Tech just walked away with a 48-5 win.
Yeah.
I mean, you think they'd be riding high.
You would think.
Oh, okay.
Well, Arizona State has had quite a journey since then, even making it to the SEC championship for the first time ever.
Right.
I mean, that's a huge deal because that's like the toughest conference in college football. And despite losses to Missouri, Virginia Tech, and even Houston in the championship game, they're here.
They're here.
And there's this whole internet upgrade story that has got everyone talking.
That's all in better internet.
Yeah.
How does that even affect a football team?
Right. It sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But apparently their old internet was so bad they could barely watch game film.
Oh, wow.
And Coach Todd over at SMU actually stepped in and gifted them a better setup.
Well,
It's a great story. So the idea is they can now like analyze their opponents faster, download huge playbooks, and maybe even have smoother communication during games.
okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But can better Wi-Fi really bridge a 43-point gap?
Right.
We'll see. Virginia Tech will be looking for a repeat performance.
For sure.
Especially after those solid wins against Houston and Miami late in the season.
Absolutely. It's definitely a David and Goliath situation.
Yeah.
Speaking of underdogs looking for revenge,
Yeah.
let's talk SMU and Georgia Tech.
Ooh.
Another rematch on our hands where Georgia Tech dominated the first game 42-7.
Wow.
Can SMU pull off the upset this time?
I mean, they definitely have the motivation.
I do.
Plus, there's all this drama surrounding Coach Todd potentially leaving SMU.
Oh, yeah.
And this rivalry with Coach Kyle at California just adds fuel to the fire.
Absolutely. And don't forget, SMU has a secret weapon in their running back, McKillop.
Oh, he's good.
He's rushed for over 1,500 yards this season, averaging over 6 yards a carry.
Yeah.
He's a real problem for opposing defenses.
The guy's a human highlight reel.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't count Georgia Tech out just yet.
No.
I mean, they just lost a tough ACC championship game. And you have to wonder, are they already looking past SMU to a potential rematch with Missouri?
Yeah, that's the danger. It's a classic trap game scenario. Georgia Tech can't afford to underestimate SMU, especially with all the emotion surrounding this game.
Absolutely. Now, the matchup that at first glance might seem like the least exciting is NC State versus California.
Yeah.
California's the heavy favorite here.
On paper, yes, but the real story here is what happens if California wins.
Right.
They face the undefeated UCF in round 2, a team that's been dubbed unbeatable, practically playing in a different dimension.
The Shadow Realm.
The Shadow Realm, as some are calling it.
That's right. And for those who don't know, the Shadow Realm is this internet meme where UCF supposedly plays weaker opponents, padding their stats.
Right.
But they still haven't lost a game. This is Coach Kyle's first playoff appearance.
It is.
And taking on UCF is a Herculean task.
Monumental challenge. It's like that scene in every sports movie where the underdog team stares down the seemingly invincible champions.
I love it.
Can they pull it off? It's going to be fascinating to watch.
Speaking of fascinating, can we talk about this Heisman Trophy controversy?
Yeah. Missouri's wide receiver, Randy the Cheese King, Cormier, takes home the award.
Wow.
This is Missouri's 6th consecutive Heisman winner under Coach DV.
6 in a row.
6 in a row.
You start to wonder if Coach DV has cracked the code.
Yeah.
Or if he's gaming the system like Coach Kyle at California suggests.
Yeah.
He didn't hold back, straight up accused Coach DV of cheesing the Heisman.
Oh my gosh.
Even going as far as to say he'll out-cheese him next year.
At this point, they should just rename the trophy after Coach DV.
Right.
But jokes aside, this rivalry is heating up.
Oh, absolutely.
And it raises some interesting questions about the Heisman itself.
Yeah.
I mean, is it truly about recognizing the best player in college football?
Right.
Or has it become a game of strategy and hype?
Exactly. Something to think about.
Well, you heard it here first. You are now officially in the know for this year's college football playoffs. You've got the inside scoop, the drama, the rivalries, everything you need to impress your friends at your watch party.
But here's a final thought for you. With all this talk about cheesing the system, what does it say about the way we value individual awards in team sports? I mean, is it time to rethink these awards altogether?
Interesting.
Something to chew on as you watch the games unfold?
For sure.